Hello, Belle Nelson, your Texas Realtor Friend with eXp Realty. I'm in my home office in Montgomery, Texas, coming at you today. Everybody has a realtor in their life, right? Raise your hand if you do. Here's the thing. Sometimes it's really helpful to hear people's stories and why they do what they do. And I wanted to share with you one of the reasons I became a realtor. Just picture this, walk with me through memory lane. It was 1993. My husband and I were engaged. We were just kids. I bought a house. I was 19, and I'm not afraid to share my age. I bought a house, and my husband and I, we were looking at this house. We knew we were going to get married. Everyone has to live somewhere. We thought, you know what, this would be a wise investment. Back in those days, the thought of paying $600 in rent a month just seemed like, oh my gosh, right? Our mortgage payment was $243 a month. This house was $27,000. We looked at this house. We loved this house. It had really great bones, right? This realtor showed us the house. We walked through it. There was hardwood floors. Oh, it was just great. And we were so enthusiastic. We were walking through the house talking about, we'll just pull up this carpet here and eventually remove this wall because it's not a load-bearing wall. And, we like, I don't know about you, but we like to make a purchase and then fix it up, leave it in better condition than when we found it. We love to restore things. It's just so fun. It's kind of a hobby. It's an expensive hobby, but it's a hobby of ours. So the lady who we thought was our realtor, we thought she had our best interests at heart. She was just as enthusiastic as we were. We were like, do you think we should rip up this carpet first or this carpet first? Do you think we should refinish the hardwood floors, or should we put linoleum in the kitchen, And we had such a good time with her, thinking she was representing us. Remember, the year was 1993. Afterwards, there was this whole lawsuit with buyers who thought they were represented, but turns out they weren't. I'm telling you this because be careful when you're in situations. Make sure you know if you are being represented, and if you choose not to be represented by the person you're speaking with, don't reveal too much that could be used against you in a negotiation. So our realtor, who was showing us the house, she said, hey, listen, I know your wedding is in August. You want to get into the house and get some work done before you move in, right? And we were like, yeah. She said, listen, you got to get in on or before June 15th, so that, or it was July 15th, I think. The house needs to be owned or occupied by this date so that you can claim homestead on your taxes. Non-homestead is this much. Homestead is this much. And it was a big difference to us. It was like $500 difference. So she said, tell you what I'm gonna do. I will talk to the sellers and I'll see if they will allow you to rent out the property for, I think it was like $15 a day. That way you can get in there, you can get the work done or get the work started before your wedding, and then when you move in, those projects will be completed and we'll give you a receipt and you can prove that this house was owned or occupied by such and such a date. Oh, we were so grateful. She said, all you have to do is bring a check to the closing table. It's gonna be, about a month before we close on this house. oh my goodness, we just thought, wow, what a great agent that she's watching out for us, right? So we get to the closing table, and you're signing. Your hand is cramping up because you're just signing and signing, and your full name. And I brought a check. It was $450. Now that may not seem like a lot, but when you're planning a wedding and you're young and you're paying for a wedding, and you're also buying a house, every penny counts. And a honeymoon, hello, every penny counts. And if you look at the, I Googled this, $450 back in 1993 is equal to about $1,000 today. And $1,000 is $1,000, friends. So I had this check, and one of the title company representatives, as we were signing, said, okay, you guys, because it was Minnesota, and they say, you guys, okay, you guys, I know this is your first house. Make sure you claim homestead. You have until December 31st to go down. Nowadays, we just do this all online, right? Make sure you have until December 31st. Don't forget, after your honeymoon, come back and make sure you get this right so you can claim homestead, because non-homestead is going to be a lot more. And I put my pen down and I said, I thought we needed to get into the house by July 15th so that we could claim homestead. And the realtor said, oh, you know what? That just came through on a fax this morning. We just heard that they changed it just today, and you actually have until December 31st to claim homestead. And I looked at her and I said, but you said it was this day. And she said, well, our agreement was that you wanted to get in and you signed this, and so that's where we're at. So I had to slide this check over. It hurt my feelings. I'm over it now. It hurt my feelings. So I'm telling you all this for two reasons. First of all, don't reveal too much that could be used, anything really that could be used against you in a negotiation. Make sure you know whether or not you're being represented. You should sign something, a buyer's rep saying that you're being represented. This person is working for you. Think of it as an employment contract. This person is working for you. And second of all, have someone in your corner. My husband and I were pretty smart people. We're smarter now. Have somebody in your corner looking out for you and your needs. Someone who knows how to communicate, how to negotiate with other people, and who can walk away with a clear conscience that they didn't lie to you. If you do not have someone like that in your life, please reach out. I would love to be your Texas Realtor friend.